lastly, for news this week, Stranger Things. Netflix is going to milk that for every penny it's worth, as they should, because Stranger Things is great. They announced that they're working on an animated series of Stranger Things. They didn't say whether it was like a spin-off of a particular character, but they're working on an animated series from the creator of Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So, mark that off of Josh and I's bingo card. You get Stranger Things, you get an animated project, and someone that used to work on a Ninja Turtles show. Thank you. Now, here's where I consult the expert. Josh, was Rise of the Ninja Turtles the more recent Nickelodeon one?
Yes.
Was it like the more 2D animated one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It was.
I have not seen any of that.
They ended up doing a movie that was heavily anime inspired, so obviously I loved that.
Okay, you take lead here. You take lead here.
So, like, I don't know if you want me to, because
go for it.
No,
this has been a bitter episode anyway.
I'm excited that the creative Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles gets more, opportunity to do stuff. He created a fantastic show. It is very well animated, very well acted, great story arcs. Brought some new stuff to the TMNT world, and I really liked that. And I love Stranger Things, but I don't need an animated show. Like, if we're ending, next season, if we're ending the storyline next season, what stories are there left to tell here? Like, you're gonna make up characters that are in backgrounds of certain episodes, and we're gonna go with that? Or we're gonna have a full 3-episode arc of Dustin's summer camp? Like, it just doesn't do anything for me, especially knowing that Netflix has rights to like so many other shows that they could make.
Said the bitter Narnia fan.
I mean, yeah, Narnia, Magic Treehouse, Redwall, like, just those 3 alone, like, to me, I don't need more Stranger Things. We don't need it. So do something else. But I'm excited for the creators of Rise of the TMNT. He does a great job. Good for him. I'm sure the show is going to be fantastic because he's involved. I just don't need it.
I'm probably a little more optimistic than Josh. That's just been the ebb and flow in this episode.
Yeah,
whatever. Well, we're kind of negative about some things, but one of us has to be the sanity bag here. One of us has to be the positive one.
You get the brain cells.
I'll be the little more positive here. We've known they're going to spin off Stranger Things forever now. And you know why they're going to spin stuff off instead of just continuing on the path and continuing the show? Because continuing the show with your current cast means you got to pay them more. And Netflix don't believe in paying their actors more. That's why they don't renew shows.
Correct.
But voice actors, and this makes me very sad to say, but it's unfortunately the reality of the business. If you do an animated show, you could pay your talent a whole lot less. And I'm going,
yeah.
Oh, that frustrates me to no end, because animated voice actors deserve just as much pay as live action actors, just because they work just as much, if not more, and more is required of them. But get off that soapbox. I feel like this is completely separate from the other 2 spinoffs that they've already announced, or maybe they're just announcing that one of the spinoffs isn't live action. It is in fact an animated one. I don't know what to make of it. I think there's a lot of interesting possibilities we could go here. Maybe a portal to the Upside Down was opened somewhere else. What would be cool? But again, so much of this is dependent on season 5 of Stranger Things, because there's so many theories out there of what the Upside Down is, how all of the Upside Down was created. Because my initial thought was, it would be cool if someone went to the Upside Down back in like the early 1900s or the 1800s, if the Upside Down even existed then, and then when one went, like, he just discovered it. Like, but I don't know if one helped create the Upside Down, or
there's a lot of
but the mindful, like, I feel like the whole Upside Down part of it is going to be a closed circle by the end of season 5, from what the Duffer Brothers have said. I feel like that narrative is going to be plugged up. Maybe there's other weird stuff that happens with that lab. Like, that's just one weird X-Files type of thing that went down. Or just do what we all want. A Rick and Morty style comedy with Dustin and Steve, please. Just Dustin being the responsible adult and Steve being the idiot that forgets to bring batteries.
Dude, give me a Jump Street style comedy with Dustin and oh geez, I just lost it.
Robin.
Steve, yeah, wow, geez, yeah, Dustin and Steve. Give me like a 22 Jump Street style comedy with that. Down, absolutely down, dude. Make that. You could do that live action. I'd eat that up. Are you kidding me? Anyway, but I'm gonna stick to my guns here. I don't know if we need spinoffs. I kind of wish. I understand why. I get it. Don't look at me and say, "Oh, Josh, you're stupid for these expectations." Yes, they make a ton of money. However, I really miss the days when shows. Well, I guess I can't miss the days when this is never the case. I just wish that companies would just make a show and it was good, and then they leave it be. Oh, I guess Gravity Falls is a great example of that. Like, they made the show. It's like 2 seasons. It's great.
Psych.
And
they never did spinoffs for Psych.
Psych is a good example.
I think they ended it too soon.
Yeah, fair. Scrubs is a good example. Like, well,
no, Scrubs is a bad example.
Yeah, you can't really because the whatever season. Yeah, you can't do that. Anyway, I just wish that companies would just make the thing and then move on. And I guess Netflix, if anything, is good at that, but in the wrong way.